than hosts of the Beast Blood. Should we kill the Bloodstarved Beast? I feel like we should just kill the Bloodstarved Beast while we're here. Right? That kind of makes sense, right? Let's do it. What am I going to use to kill it? What should we use to kill the Bloodletting Beast, boys and girls? Why do I have this shit? Should we use the Whirligig Saw? Let's use the Whirligig Saw. I would use the Beast Cutter, but it's broken right now because I didn't repair it because I forgot that weapon durability is a thing in this game when it really fucking shouldn't be. It's such a outdated mechanic that does not belong in this game, honestly. Didn't they nerf the Whirligig Saw in 1.09? I'm pretty sure they did, actually. I think they made it consume more stamina. If you're playing through Bloodborne for the first time, I highly recommend turning off my stream right now. We're making pizza tonight, boys. Worst weapon in the game? From a design standpoint or from a function standpoint? Because I can tell you immediately what it is from a design standpoint. I wanted that hyper armor, baby. In terms of design, the worst weapon in the game is by far Simon's Bowblade. That weapon is a disaster in terms of design. But in terms of like worst weapon overall, let's see. I don't know. The Boomhammer is pretty terrible. I know a lot of people like it, but it's really bad. Honestly, I probably have to go with the Stake Driver, even though I fucking love the Stake Driver. Its multipliers are like garbage, and it's just not very effective. There's so many things that can do what the Stake Driver does better. Even though I love the Stake Driver, it's a really bad weapon, like objectively speaking, in terms of the gameplay mechanics. I guess we might as well kill the Bloodstarved Beast while we're down here, right? Let's just do that, and then we'll go do something else, I think. Just grab the shortcut in case I die. The Kirkhammer, yeah, the Kirkhammer is not so good. I love the Stake Driver too, man. I love the Stake Driver, but from a PvP standpoint, I don't know about that. I don't really do anything with that. When did I start getting a decent following? Man, I don't have a decent following. These are just some bros that we're hanging out with, chatting about Bloodborne with. These are just my bros. That's all. Summon password? Yes, what? We could do that, I guess. We could do that. We could do that. Oh, wait, hang on, let me kill this shit. Fuck you. No, it's not that I think you guys are decent. I think it's that, I mean, you guys are here. You guys aren't here. Like, you guys aren't like my loyal fucking subscribers. You're just my bros. The relationship between Insight and Beasthood, given what we've seen of Ludwig. I think Ludwig is kind of a special case. but give me a second. Let's just fucking set this up. Oh, whoops. Oh no, what? Really? It can only be 8 characters? Wow. 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 Okay. Wow. That's unbelievable, actually. Where were we? I totally forgot what I was talking about because I was so disappointed by the fact that I can't make my password Pale Blood. Fire hot. And look at all these crucifixions too, all these bloodlettings that were taking place to try and get the beast blood out. Why does the doll say Gehrman is obscure? Good question. The relationship between the doll and Gehrman is kind of curious. Because it definitely seems like that Gehrman and the doll are like it definitely seems like they don't like each other. Having a name for your fan base, and so here's the thing, and here's like the reason. Like, I don't have like a Twitch alerts, and I don't have like a pop-up that comes up every time somebody follows me, just because I find that shit really gross. It's really manipulative and gross, and I'm just not a big fan of that. But I don't agree that it's like a shitty thing to do. I have like no fucking blood vials, by the way. It's just not really my style to do that kind of thing. You know, like, yo, welcome to the Pale Blood Hunters, Nakai575. Welcome to the club, bro. Thanks for subscribing. Like, you know, that's not really my style. You guys, like, I think we all have gotten to know each other pretty well over this past hour. You know? I think we're getting to be good friends. Alright, we're gonna make some pizza. By the way, I suck with the pizza cutter, so I'm probably gonna die horribly. So something kind of cool about the Bloodstar Beast is that he doesn't have any blood in him. He's not bleeding, he's just like dripping this poison. Like, there's no blood in there because he's been bloodlet. Damn! Awesome. Yeah, let's try and, in the spirit of community, let's try and keep any flames about particular people out of the chat. Sound good? Ah, with that shit. Ah, fuck yeah, pizza is served. Alright. We doing alright? Ah, too early. Oh, I just realized I came into this fight with like 5 blood vials. That's probably not good. Aren't there? No, those are antidotes over there. Fuck. That's that might be a problem. That might actually be a pretty significant problem. Just use regain. Guide me, Ludwig. I gotta stop rolling, I think. Ah, that's not good. That's not good. I got greedy. I'm dead. Whatever. Next time I, let's see. Yo, let's be real for a second. The Whirligig Saw, not very good. It's awesome, but the range on it is like so garbage. If the range on the Whirligig Saw was a little bit longer, I think it would be a lot of fun. I just got the Future Press guide today. I'm shocked by what a massive doorstopper the main one for the main. Yeah, it's fucking enormous. The main guide for Future Press. Did I just get Insight? Oh, right, because of this shit. I do feel like we have to kill it now with the Whirligig Saw. I feel like now that we've started this journey, I think this is something that has to be done. Also, I didn't talk to Alfred, so his thingy isn't there, but fuck that, I don't want Alfred anyway. That guy is fucking crazy. Alright, so what were we talking about? But yeah, no, so the Bloodstar Beast has been fucking... has got no blood in him. He's been bloodlet. You just, like, when you attack him, he just, like, oozes this poison substance. Yeah, Whirligig Saw is made for fire gems. That's what it's like. It's like it was birthed specifically to have fire gems inside of it. Are there weapon buffs in this game? Yeah, there are, but I put... It's complicated and kind of stupid, but I like it. Yo, Aegon, are you fucking coming or not? I'm not waiting around forever, buddy. Cooperator is effective. If you're a pussy... that was rude. I read on Reddit that the poison represents the parasites from the DLC. You probably read that from my stuff. Have you found any sources of poison not derived from the vermin yet? Nope. I have not. Redgrave is the password here. Aegon, I'm giving you like 2 minutes, man, before I just before I ditch you. Lowercase r, uppercase R. It's my name, isn't it? Come on, man, get your stuff together. You guys want to know a secret about Aegon? So, on Aegon's videos, he's always got like such a professional attitude, and like he's always very like proper and well spoken. But when the cameras turn off, man, that guy swears more than I do. Holy shit, that guy, he's got a mouth like a sailor on him when the cameras are off. Alright, let's try this shit again. Oh, what's up? Oh, Lord. Oh, jeez. Wow. Wow! 10 out of 10. Okay, let's go. Does that mean he's gonna have more health? No, it doesn't. Okay, thank God. Also, you have to take your Hunter rune off, because apparently I'm blood drunk, even though I'd never invade people, but whatever. If you guys want to, you can't be Hunters of Hunters, because apparently, for whatever arbitrary-ass reason, I count as a blood drunk hunter. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what causes it, honestly. I keep fucking that up. This guy would be dead already if I was using a better weapon. Oh man. Whatever. Are there vermin inside of the blood-starved beast? What's up with his poison? Well, he's infected with ash. The vermin are not necessarily the source of the poison. The vermin are more like a side effect of the poison. Or it's more like a manifestation of the corruption in the poison. The vermin are not necessarily the cause of whatever it is. Not necessarily. So you could certainly think of it as there being vermin inside of him, but it's more like this corrupted, evil, not evil, but this corruption is inside of him. This filth is inside of him, which causes the ashen blood. Or her, rather. The Bloodstarved Beast is a female. I keep jumping just out of reflex, but you don't actually have to jump that. At a certain point, does gender even matter if they're abominations? In their current form, it doesn't, but it can help to specify how they became this way. It can be important to note what they are, or what they were at one point. Can be considered important. Whoops, wrong button. How did this beast become this way? Well, first you get infected with the Scourge. Or first, rather, you get infected with Ashen Blood. Then in order to treat the Ashen Blood, you take the blood of the Healing Church. That turns you into a beast. And then, after that, the Church tries to get the evil blood out of you. So it strings you up and bloodlets you. And then you turn into this. That's pretty much how you become a Bloodstarved Beast. Oh, nah, we're fine. Oh, oh, no, 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 not good. Oh, no. Oh! Ah! 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 Okay, I think we're okay. Alright, I think we're okay. Should we go for the style points? Let's go for the style points. There we go. All right. Where were we? Okay, sorry, I was kind of concentrating on the boss fight. Where were we? So, Ashen Blood, ladies and gentlemen, was not an accident. Ashen Blood was directly caused by the Healing Church. Where are these surgical gloves? Here we go. The church engages in the hunt in a medical capacity. No, that's not it. Here we go. These doctors are superiors to the black preventative hunters and specialists in experimentally backed blood administration and the scourge of the beast. They believe that medicine is not a means of treatment, but rather a means for research, and that some knowledge can only be obtained by exposing oneself to sickness. So, what happened was, the Healing Church very likely introduced Ashen Blood into Old Yharnam on purpose. For a I just hit the mic. For a multitude of reasons. Let's head back to the Hunter stream. Sweaty clothes. Why'd I get insight? Oh, right. I keep forgetting about that. I don't usually do multiplayer stuff. Like, it's actually very rare for me to do multiplayer stuff. So, that stuff always surprises me. Hello, German.
The hate what once the hate to us.
Okay. Good shit, man. I probably should be skipping that because this is supposed to be like a lore-centric playthrough, but... Or, like a stream, but... I've probably seen that dialogue 1,000 times, and I just don't care anymore. Alright, I'll let you guys decide. What do you guys want to do next? We could, go do Amelia, we could go to Hemwick. We could do some Chalice dungeons. We have options. Amelia? Actually, real quick, I want to address something that someone asked me about a while ago. Okay, so somebody asked me what was up with the blue eyes of the Scourge Beasts in Upper Cathedral Ward. Right? Now, I don't know exactly how this works. I don't know exactly how this works. And I haven't confirmed it, but I've heard about it. I don't know if it's true or not. But I actually wanted to check it out today because I heard that if you have enough insight and you have the Beast Embrace rune equipped, your eyes turn blue. I haven't confirmed it, so I don't want to say that, but it does not appear to be the case. Definitely, it does not appear to be the case. That might just be a red herring. Huh. Does not appear to be the case. Would have been interesting, though. Let's get rid of... Oh, yeah, I forgot you can buy blood rocks now. Let's buy 2 chunks. Buy some of this. Let's get rid of that insight. Alright, let's go kill Amelia real quick. Or actually, have I even done... Have I even done any of Cathedral Ward? I don't know. Let's go do that. Actually, real quick, before we get started, let's fashion born a little bit. Come up with a cool. Not wanting to be an augur of the Eldritch Tooth, man. I'm in my beast mode. Unless someone posts a video, it's not true. Yeah, and I normally would agree with that, but it seemed like something really easy to test, so I was like, oh, I'll just give it a shot. Because it would explain why the ones in the Upper Cathedral Ward have blue eyes. But it does not appear to be the case. It seemed like something really easy to confirm or deny. Let's see. Harrowed Garb looks pretty cool for the Beast Embrace. Do I have the Beast Garb on this character? I don't remember. I don't think I do. No, I don't. You go with the Harrowed Garb. That looks pretty cool, right? That looks pretty fucking cool, right? Something like that? Yeah, let's rock with that shit. Alright, so we were gonna go kill Amelia next. Although, actually, before we do that, you guys want to go take another look at a Church of the Good Chalice? See if we can discover anything peculiar. Also, I gotta turn the lights on because the sun is setting and the lights were not on. There we go. Let's see if there's anything cool we can discover here. Just through a cursory look. The Beast Embrace kind of gets in the way of the monocular. Yeah, the PS4 share play stuff is questionably implemented. Let's go with that. It's yeah. Alright, we're good. You guys ready for my my Abhorrent Beast cosplay? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, woo. I don't think vermin is that literal of a thing, Congo Secrets. Insight is more of a representation. It's not a physical thing. What up? What mic am I using? I don't know. I bought the cheapest mic I could find from the local GameStop, and I plugged it into my PlayStation controller. Ah! What does the fake Yosefka say is squirming around in her head? Eyes, man. Eyes on the inside. Ah, fuck. I love Beasthood, but it has its problems. For example, the fact that you get one shot by pretty much anything. I'm not going to use the beckoning bell for now. Oh my god, I totally forgot about this. Alright, we're going to Yahar'gul, boys. You know, I do, the Beast Embrace and the Milkweed runes really do, like, ruin all of the cinematics. They really do. I'm not gonna lie. Whoops. Wrong button. I haven't been to pre-Blood Moon Yahar'gul in a long time. What's up, Lobfin? How you doing, buddy? Madmen toil surreptitiously in rituals to beckon the moon, uncover their secrets.
Oh, merciful God.
Shut up, Adela. Do we save Adela or not? Let's save her. See, this is why the Beast Embrace and Milkweed runes are silly sometimes, because it's like,
God,
I'm here to save you.
you've come to save me.
I'm here to save you.
Thank you.
you know, it's like it's kind of silly.
Sure to be. Oh, thanks. Like there were men, and so then this Batty. Oath, I kind.
Yeah, the Latin lyrics in the game, the problem is there's no written script anywhere, at least not the one that I've been able to find, so it's hard to translate, so you sort of just have to do it by ear. There's a lot of, like, Maledictus in Hail the Nightmare, but, like, a lot of it is hard to do by ear, and it's really easy. Everybody knows how easy it is to mishear lyrics. So it would be really nice if they had written the script down somewhere, but unfortunately they did not. What up? Yeah, there's a lot of, like, sanguine maledictus. It's like, okay. Whatever, bitch. Yeah, I am inclined to believe that the chanting we hear in the background is the School of Mensis in their attempt to commune with Mergo. An attempt is, yeah, is emphasis on attempt to commune with Mergo, because it's not easy to commune with something that is dead. The kidnappers. Oh my god. Hasn't Mikolash been dead for a long time, though? His body is all rotten? Timeline in Bloodborne. Not exactly easy to determine. But no, it does not appear to have been that long ago. He looks like he's been, like, instantly mummified. The DLC indicates that it was believed at one point that the Great Ones came from the sea. But this is before the choir discovers that the sky and the cosmos are one. And as an aside, I really love the unique dodge animations for Milkweed and Beast Embrace that just sort of put you in the mood of like being different. Ooh, and that is the problem with Beasthood. No, there was never any Beasthood mechanic planned for Bloodborne ever, or like transformation mechanic. Yeah, the Beast Claw jump can stagger. No, there was never any Beasthood mechanic or transformation mechanic planned. That was the only. It was a rumor that came from a very badly translated post on a Japanese forum. That was it. There was absolutely no indication whatsoever that there would be a transformation mechanic in Bloodborne at any point in time. That was just a rumor that sort of spun out of control. Yeah, I would say Mikolash definitely got a whole lot of frenzy. Fuck you, man. Why am I using the blunderbuss again? It's so slow. I hate it. Ah! So hard to parry with the blunderbuss. So hard to parry with the blunderbuss. Let me just light this real quick. There we go. Yeah, blood in Bloodborne has some interesting properties, which, like, we learn from, so blood operates differently in the universe of Bloodborne than how it operates in our universe, in real life. Which is that in Bloodborne's universe, blood crystallizes instead of coagulating. Is this NG plus 6 and above? Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. I lost count on how many times this one has been through. The blunderbuss has a wider spread. That's about it. It's pretty garbage. I just like it. I don't know why I use it. It's pretty terrible, actually. So yeah, blood in Bloodborne has different properties, which is that instead of coagulating, it crystallizes, which provides some interesting possibilities. What's up, Bravelight? How you doing, bro? Were you the drunk guy at the Frankfurt Major? Yes, I was. Any quick thoughts on what the Amygdala relationship is to the church? I don't think they're directly related to the church, per se. I don't have the insight for them, but... Fuck. Oh, I have the Gatling cannon out. That explains it. I think it's more like the Amygdala are sort of... The Amygdala are really, really interesting. Just from, like, what are they? Because they're not kin. but they seem to have like a weird kind of function. And you know, now I'm just finally thinking about these kidnapper guys and how Thumerian they are, and the fact that you find them in the Thumerian, you find them in the Chalice dungeons, which I actually never thought about before. Which I'm dating myself because this is all stuff I talk about in what I recorded last night, but might make them with. Did you get my message regarding my views about such and such? Probably, but I get so many messages that things fall in the cracks all the time. But the amygdalae, what function they serve is kind of curious. Whoa, easy. And it seems that the amygdalae definitely seem to form the function of transporting things to and from the Dreamlands. It's definitely what the amygdalae seem to provide. Oh, I forgot there's two. Whatever. I'll just do the boring parries and viscerals. Oops, wrong target. Oops, too slow. I also heard the cries of Murgo during the... And I think you're starting to extrapolate stuff. Whoa, I hate when that happens. I think you're starting to extrapolate stuff a little bit there, which is very easy to do. It's very easy to just extrapolate things and find meaning where there is none. I think the female beast patients wear a medical tablecloth, not an actual hooded cloak. That makes sense. That seems to make sense. I don't think there is another creature in this world that appears when gaining more insight. There are two. There are three, actually. Messengers will appear when you have more insight. The doll requires at least one. And the mad ones require 10 insight in order to see. So there are 4 types of creatures total, if we have those 3 plus the amygdalae, that require insight in order to see. Ah! The cloth that female beast patients looks like is pulled. Yeah, no, it could, I think that's interesting, actually. The idea that it's a medical tablecloth. Some people think they were romantically involved. No, I think it's very likely a one-way, affection. Oh, fuck. I hate picking those things up. It's definitely a one-way connection, because it's implied that Maria had a lot of affection for Gehrman in terms of she admired him as a hunter. She thought he was very impressive, and she admired him very much as a teacher. But it does seem like... Did I miss that? No. But it does seem like that Gehrman's affection for her was fairly one-sided. A little too greedy. Still getting the hang of the attack animations in the Beast's Embrace. I feel like Gehrman would have been too old when she was alive. Nonsense. No way, man. Gehrman would have been in his prime, man. I mean, he would have been like maybe 30 or 40 at that time. Or maybe even younger. Oh, man. He's got me in the kill zone. The carriage. You can't roll out of the carriage. That's so annoying. And yeah, as Ultraviolet is saying, and as a lot of people have noted, that Gehrman and the doll definitely do not seem to get along very well. They definitely do not seem to enjoy each other's company. What is this? Oh, thank you very much, James Malloy, for $10. Holy shit! Every time somebody like gives me a donation or anything, it stuns me. Honestly, I can't believe it every time. But do things age in the nightmare? That's complicated. I get more of an old anime creepy teacher parent perv. I don't think that's fair. I think it's more that Gehrman really had a sort of... He really sort of put Maria on a pedestal. It's complicated. But there does not appear to be any malicious or sort of disturbing evidence, other than the fact that he created a doll based on her. But it's very likely that the doll was created because of her death and because he was so torn apart. But there doesn't appear to be any evidence that it was like a creepy relationship. There doesn't really seem to be any evidence for whatever the relationship was, so I guess you can sort of interpret it however you want to interpret it. But there doesn't really seem to be any evidence that Gehrman and Maria's relationship was anything more than student and pupil, and that Gehrman had an enormous amount of admiration and affection, and the Maria Hunter Garb even calls it an obsession over Maria, and that he saw her as like a sort of pinnacle figure, something that he really put on a pedestal, which, as we know from her items and her weapons, that she was by no means a perfect person, and that she definitely had her flaws. But, and, you know, when we look at the doll as being this sort of perfect, motherly, caring figure, it's nothing like Maria. Maria was a human who had her flaws and had her problems and had her guilt and all of these things. One of my notes was rated 5. And the doll is not Maria. It's not like Maria's soul reincarnated. It's... And maybe that's what Gehrman hates about it, is the fact that it represents... It's empty. It's not Maria. It's Run. It's just... It's something else. Another baby carriage with no baby in it. It's all thanks to Ambush. Time for keys. Only a special emblem opens the main gates. I think we're going to take the long road. We're going to go through the Uden Chapel. We're going to take the long route over to Amelia, just so we can explore. Maybe I shouldn't be using like gross-ass Beast Embrace when we're having like a chit-chat about lore. But I like the Beast Embrace. So something that a lot of people don't really make the connection is that, like, this place above the Uden Chapel, this is the Healing Church workshop. So, what are those giants? I'm assuming they were church experiments. Not likely. It's very confusing as to what the giants are. Because they appear to be like Thumerians, because Thumerians... Oh, no. Thumerians, were capable of great size. What did you think about the female beast patients? No, yeah, no, I think that's a totally reasonable thing to think. I think it makes a lot of sense. I think if it's like some kind of medical tablecloth. The problem with the Beast Claw, though, is that, like, nothing, it doesn't go through, like, any hyper armor at all. Like, you just have to sort of hope that there's an opening you can use. It's great against certain bosses, though. Like, you can one-cycle the One Reborn with the... It makes the One Reborn a trivial boss fight. But no, Danger Man, I think that's an interesting idea. Well, Gehrman didn't bring the doll to life. That's pretty important. Because Gehrman is not some kind of magical wizard who can just bring dolls to life. Oh, come on. So whatever brought the doll to life was not Gehrman. Yeah, Gehrman had a pretty intense obsession with Maria, and it's clear that her death really, really sort of hit him very hard. It's assumed the moon presence, or just the fact that it's a dream itself, is what gives the doll life. Well, it's not a dream. We're not in a dream. This is something that a lot of people get wrong, is that the dreams, the dreamlands, it's not like Inception, where like we're going into Gehrman's dream, or we're going into Mikolash's dream, or we're going into Maria's dream. That's not at all what's going on here. And a lot of people get confused by that. The Dreamlands are just another place. It's a location. It just happens to be in a slightly different plane of reality than ours. But it's not the case that like we're going into Gehrman's dream and all bets are off. No, we're going to a real location. JSF's Bloodborne up close on the Hunters. Yeah, I mean JSF stuff is all great. I recommend all of that stuff. Even though I disagree like vehemently with like 99% of his theories, I still think he's got some really good stuff there. Maybe not 99%. I disagree with a lot of his theories, but it's still brilliant. The guy is absolutely brilliant. Alright, let's move on to Cathedral Ward from here. Do I have the Beast Rune equipped? If I do,